Well, we've come down to Queen's HQ, and you probably hear a lot of people in the background. They've just been having a meeting, and of course, Ralph Peake, MHK, you're very much involved in this. And with you, we've got this guest today, and I would like you to explain what's been going on, because it's quite interesting. Well, you see this.
Okay, so a few weeks ago now, Alexandra contacted me to express an interest in politics and the economics, and I thought it was a great opportunity for actually to come down and shadow an MHK for the week. That's exactly what Alexandra's done. So we've had the authority from the Treasury Minister, we've had great access to a lot of the divisions, Social Security, Customs and Excise, and even attending a Treasury Board meeting.
Almost like an intern. I know you're American by birth, right?
Yes, yeah.
So what made MHKs float your boat?
Pardon?
Well, why politics?
Originally it was just economics. Actually, originally it's just diplomacy, and because I've always wanted to work with countries. However, I realized that in order to work with countries, you need to understand your own country first. And I think throughout this week, especially, I've learned that politics will have such a massive impact on the daily lives of just normal people. Mm-hmm. So I think it's important, especially for me and my generation, to understand how that system works, so that in the future we can understand how, if something goes wrong, we can change it as well. Mm-hmm. So
you actually like the idea of politics, the ones being elected, or do you see yourself like, when you saw Treasury working, being one of those people who are drafting legislation?
I don't see myself as being elected, because, to be honest, the idea of campaigning sounds super stressful.
No, it is, though, isn't it, Ralph? I mean,
it is, yeah. It's not for everyone, you're right. I mean, I actually really enjoy it. I love meeting people. I love knocking on the door, having that conversation. It's great for me, and helping people, and it's a great honour. As you know, I think it's a great honour being an MHK for the Isle of Man.
Now, being sort of the intern for the week, it's something that doesn't normally happen. I'm gathering that's why we're doing this sort of interview. It's something you had to make some, open a few doors, especially.
Yes, you're absolutely right. But Alexandra really did fit the bill. Really, being young and being interested in politics and the economics, it really did fit the bill. And so we've had great access, as I say, to all the divisions in Treasury.
And without giving anything away, because I know you can't, but was that very interesting to see behind the scenes?
It really was, actually, because I think oftentimes the public have a, not misunderstanding, but a different idea of what government does, and sometimes that idea is different from the reality. For example, I thought that a lot of the times it was mainly the elected officials, and while they do hold a tremendous amount of power, but I didn't realize how much work goes on with the civil servants, which I've actually realized might be the route that I want to go, because I don't really want to be elected. Sure. So,
and of course you couldn't get a bigger one than Treasury, especially in the times we're living in at the minute. Mm-hmm. Do you think he was doing all right? That's an unfair question, isn't it, really?
That's so unfair.
I know. But it was interesting to see the whole thing in action.
Yes, it was.
And will this open up other opportunities, or was this a very special one only?
Well, this was special, but what we want to try, as we're all trying to engage with younger people, aren't we? That's the great thing. So we're hoping that, by people realising that, you can reach out. As you know, MHKs are very accessible here in the Isle of Man. We actually do want to help people, so I thought it was a great opportunity to do this. Okay.
Well, while we're down here, you had a sit-in up here in Queen, so let's have a quick plug for what you've been doing here today.
Sure, yeah. So this has actually been an online conference. So we've got 3 members from mental health down in Slough in Berkshire, and they've ran a 2-day course on therapeutic communities. So we've had now the members of Queen and some invited guests here to, over the last 2 days, understanding what therapeutic community is, because that's really what's at the heart of Queen, really. It's helping people help themselves and help with support from other people. And
again, with the lockdown, it's affecting a lot of people, right?
It has, yeah. We've got a lot more interest now from people, and the great thing is, over the years we've been working, a lot of our members now are qualified to actually help other people, so they've been through that accredited course in peer mentoring, so they're actually in a very good position themselves to actually help other people.
And one more plug for this great place, because you've got this great location, didn't you?
Yeah, this is absolutely fantastic now. It really is in the heart of Douglas, you know, the St Thomas's old school here at Finch Road. And, you know, we're open now every day. We're able to just invite people in, have a conversation. We've got great staff members who make you a cup of tea, coffee, have that chat, initial chat, and really take it from there. And as I say, we offer accredited courses, but we also offer more therapeutic group courses as well, so you can really talk through your anxieties and issues you've got at the moment.
First contact's always difficult. Could be on the phone rather than just walking in if you want.
It is, you're absolutely right, yeah, but we do have mobile number, contact Graham, we've got the website, which is the first point of contact for many people, so they're able to do that and contact it through that way if they wish, and they can always arrange just a one-on-one meeting with Graham. And we've got a new member of staff starting, actually, so we've got a female member of staff, Helen. She's going to be starting at the end of this month, so we're absolutely delighted to welcome Helen on board, and that really will offer that extra dimension where, you know, we've really got a male and a female member of staff, so we can really help everybody.
Finally, back to you. Born in America, but living here for 3 years.
Yes.
So where's your future lie in politics, slash the behind-the-scenes stuff? Would it be here or in Trump land? I don't hardly bring myself to say that.
Oh, not in my
I know,
presence,
I know.
please.
But,
Originally I thought I was going to go back to uni in the US and just start government there. Then it was, actually the UK is looking pretty nice now. Why don't I just stay here? And so now I'll be going to uni in the UK. But throughout this week, I've actually realized that the Isle of Man is the perfect opportunity to sort of start a career, at least in government here, you know, big fish, little pond situation, and then maybe go to the UK in the future, and who knows, maybe I'll eventually return to the States.